And next up, it's the men's singles. As you can see, 4 players still left in things, semi-final stage. And we're looking at a match-up between the pair in the top half there, Jeon Hyeok Jin and Go Sun Huat, who are just about to come out.
Now please welcome our players, Jeon Hyeok Jin from Korea.
Korean Jeon Hyeok Jin, just 20 years of age.
And let's welcome Jeon Huat from Malaysia.
And Go Sun Huat emerges now. Man, what a week it's been for him so far. Wonder if he could continue what's been an amazing run. The other semi-final between Ihsan Maulana Mustafa, the young Indonesian, and Jeon Hyeok Jin. In fact, very young semi-finalists. Go at 25, the oldest of the 4 players. Jeon Hyeok Jin, Go Sun Huat, meeting this men's singles semi-final in Macau 2015.
Jeon Hyeok Jin from Korea versus Jeon Huat from Malaysia.
25 years of age, ranked 85th in the world. Well, Reeton beaten 3 players higher ranked than him, up against a player yet to drop a set. World ranked number 32, 13th seed here this week, looking to reach his 3rd final this year and to win his 2nd title. He has really gone up the rankings this year, and that's his progress so far, including a victory over the young Indonesian Jonathan Christie on Thursday, who'd himself beaten the number 1 seed. Then a very straightforward win against Kenta Nishimoto. As for Go, well, as you can see, not seeded, 82 in the world. We probably were expecting, if you'd asked me this time last week, to see a Malaysian in the semi-finals. Of course, Lee Chong-wei was entered before withdrawing after his victory in Hong Kong last weekend. Missed out on 3 match points for a straight games win over Bisai Planet yesterday in the quarter-finals. He had to put that behind him and also celebrated a match point, a point early. The linesman actually given it out, but it didn't matter. Came through comfortably in that 3rd game in the end, 21 points to 13. The umpire for this one is Su Xiaofeng of China, and it's Philip Chi of America, who is our service judge. Well, it's been a tough few months for Go Sun Huat. Been coming to terms with the death of his mother, who unfortunately passed away in August. His results have suffered, but this week he has been on fire. But he is going to have to be at his best to beat this young man.
Ladies and gentlemen, on our right, Go Sun Huat, Malaysia. And on my left, Jeon Hyeok Jin, Korea. Go Sun Huat to serve, level, play.
So Malaysia, Korean semi-final, men's singles. And nice start from Go. Gaining confidence all the time, you have to say. Beat the number 12 seed Tan Il-sak in round 1. Hasn't really looked back from that. Jeon off the mark, long from go.
1-0. Two, one. Three, one.
That was nicely placed.
Service over.
Throw and go right at the body of Jeon. Jeon already a winner this year. Won the Osaka International in April and also won the Universidad for obviously players who are still at university. That was in the summer. Nicely placed.
Service over. 4-2.
It's been a while since Go has been at this stage of a tournament. Just wide.
5-2.
So, very solid, impressive start from the 20-year-old Korean, Jeon Hyeok Jin. He's been more used to playing at semi-finals, semis at the Thailand Open. Lost to Issa Malana Mustafa, who's in one of the other semi-finals coming up later. He also made the semi-finals last time out at the Korea Masters. He made the final back in June at the Indonesia International. Makes an error there, though.
Service over. 3-7. Service over. 7-4. 8-4.
Yeah, an 8-4. Hardly decisively, but it's been a case so far of Jeon really being in control of things. Another, see, he's just gliding around the court at the moment. Nice turn of speed, taking the shuttle early.
9-4.
suppose whatever happens here, it's been a really good week for Jeon Huat, but he would love to take another step further. But right now, Jeon looking in control, very much in control, and that smash winner takes him to an 11-4 lead at the interval here. There's coach Jeon Hyeok. Well, needs to see him take the initiative, because you have to say Jeon at the moment looks very cool and composed.
11-4.
That's more like it.
5-11.
Oh, great power from Jeon, getting through the resistance there of Go. Tough times for Go. He's been outpaced, outgunned so far by his opponent. We have to say, been very impressive so far from Jeon here.
Service over. 8-14.
finding the mark at the moment. Goes Huat. Referee being called to, I just think, move something, is it? Someone in the crowd? But anyway, nothing that it seems to be affecting play. Ah, nicely wrong-footed that time.
May we remind the audience to please turn off the flash of your cameras when taking photos for it may affect the players. Thank you.
Well, decent rally. There's too much of a gap, it seems, for Go Huat in this opening game. You never know, I suppose, but there's not too many errors coming from the other side of the court, is there? So 7 points the lead for Jeon. There just seems to be a greater quickness about his play, greater speed. Getting to the shuttle. Well, snatched at that one a little. Yeah, very nicely played, and it's a little one-sided at the moment. Go is going to have to try and work things out here to try and make a appearance in a final. The last final where he reached was back in 2013 when he got to the final of the Malaysian Grand Prix, but he suffered with illness after that, dizzy spells, even fainted on court in Indonesia. Turned out he had a blood clot near his brain, had to have surgery at the end of October. Very scary moment for Go Huat. Yeah, well left, and there's little to suggest a comeback. Obviously, we saw in the women's singles semi-final, the Akane Yamaguchi was able to draw on her best to make a real fight of things against PV Sindhu. But at the moment, Jeon, well, he doesn't look like he's going to offer anything to go. Go's going to have to come and find it. Like that.
11-19.
Yeah.
12-19.
Well, maybe a little bit of a confidence booster ahead of the next game. Hard to see him fighting back from here to take this one. Yeah. Some nice shots.
13-19.
Good defensive work from Go. How can he turn it into attack? Oh, he just kept coming at it. Gain points have arrived for Jeon Hyeok Jin. Good rally though, wasn't it? Excellent winner at the end of it all. Yeah, very impressive performance from him so far. Seven game points then for Jeon.
Service over. 14-20.
Well, like the go of the last few days in the last 5 minutes or so. Well, enough at the end of this game to offer Go Soon Huat a little bit of hope. Nice winner to wrap it up for Jeon Hyeok Jin, and the world number 32 has put in very composed, confident performance here in this opening game. Despite the best efforts of Go Soon Huat, the Korean takes it 21 points to 15. Yeah, well, he's got to be feeling good about his game, given the way he's played here this week, but tough task ahead, isn't it, for him to control this young Korean player.
Second game, level 5.
Jeon Hyeok Jin has looked very much in control
1 love.
from the word go. Excuse the pump.
Service over. 1-0.
Did well to retrieve that go, but he's so quick to be on the offensive. This time is a little wild,
Service over.
Jeon, but he is so quick to try and be on the attack. Maybe a little too quick to be offensive there. Snatched at it, netted it. Just the start go wanted to this second game. That's some shot. I think a little bit of a look of recognition as well from Go here. It was a good rally. Go seemed to be very much in it. And just finds the angle. Tough to live with right now.
Service over. 4-2.
Oh.
5-2.
He has the extra weapons, it seems, right now. Does Jeon Hyeok Jin. Of course, the winner of this match meets either Issam Maulana Mustafa, the Indonesian, looking for a first title, or Jeon Hyeok Jin, the world number 9. They're both playing in the second session later on this evening. Go sticks that one wide.
Service over. 6-2. 4.
Well, he's had to fight from behind. He was down 19-12 to 1-2 way in the last 16 was go. Fought back from that yesterday, of course, went all the way against Bisai Pranit.
Service over. 5-6.
Really up against a tough customer here. Again, the court needing to be mopped, allowing the players to wipe themselves down.
Service over.
Well, from a go perspective, that was well played, and well, it's been a decent start to the second game. You just still feel that Jeon Hyeok Jin's probably got more weapons, more ability to get on a stretch of points, but Go can stick around. Might cause him a few headaches. Well, that's not sticking around, is it?
Service over.
Flick into the net.
7.
Yeah, a long way off with that one.
Eight, 7.
Well, is this the move from Jeon in this second game? '88th at the start of the year. As Jeon puts that long, he was close to 200 in the world. Jeon now, he's just outside the top 30. Well played. Been a very impressive performance, you have to say, all round from Jeon Hyeok Jin.
8.
Well, some brief respite there. Goes Jeon Huat with a lead for much of the early part of that match, but a stretch of 6 points out of 7 has given Jeon the upper hand once again, 11 points to 8 in game 2. Well, you don't want to write anyone off, do you? But it is hard to see how Go is going to emerge from this. He can emerge from the week with his head held high. Can he go out with a bang? Can he offer some resistance here? Stop playing some shots. Might as well go for it now. Oh, this man, young man I should say, has certainly been playing his shots throughout. Just keeps coming. Oh, well, it was wide from Jeon, but only just. A bit of relief for Go to come out on top of that point. He was hanging on for most of it. Well, there's no doubt about it. He'll come out of this week, look back and think, this has been good. First time in a tournament outside of Malaysia, outside his home country, to reach a quarter-final, never mind a semi-final. He's been through a lot over the last few months, emotionally, as much as anything, and well, this is a good starting point for him, isn't it? Good reference point. I know the match isn't over yet, but you do feel like, despite the odd flashes from Go like that, it really would be a huge turnaround if he was to stop Jeon now. Never say never, though. Good judgment.
11-13.
Yeah, good touch.
14-11.
net shot, but well dealt with by Jeon. Oh, again, he's just missed that line. Not by much, though. Well, he has just been a step ahead throughout this match as Jeon. Four points away from another final appearance for the Korean. In a bit of a hurry there to get it done, though. Well, if you count the Universiade, which he won, heading for possibly a fourth final and a third win. Just a matter of time now. Yeah, well played. Found the corner there, and I think he just hurt his finger as he fell there as well, but he's okay. But it's 6 match points for Jeon now. Just missed that line on a couple of occasions recently, but he got his angle completely right that time.
Thank you.
So just to remind you, 6 match points for the Korean. One denied, that's it. It was in, carry on. Almost for a moment, meant to shake hands. Oh, wonderful tight net shot to win it from Jeon. So Go Sun Huat's wonderful run this week in Macau is over, but Jeon Hyeok Jin putting in a really polished display. He looked in control throughout. There was not really too much that Go could do to stop him. Jeon Hyeok Jin will meet either Issa Malana Mustafa or Jeon Hyeok in the final of the Macau Open. He's come through this one against Go Sun Huat, 21-15, 21-15. So looking back at a match which you have to say Jeon was in control from start to finish. So next up it's the women's doubles.
裁判員葉寶蓮係嚟自中國澳門，發球裁判黃建中來自中華台北。
And as you can see, confirmation first though that Jeon Hyeok Jin is in the final. And it's either Mustafa of Indonesia or Jeon Hyeok of China who he'll meet.
首先進場係鄭景銀，新星站韓國。
Now please welcome our players, Jeon Hyeok Jin and Shin Chan from Korea.
然後進場嘅係從
So as the players make their way out, this is how things stand in the women's doubles. Jeon Kyung-yun and Shin Seung-chan here up against Shizuku Matsuo and